through my archive and watched my old videos might remember the Iron-clad series, which is a bunch of boats slowly going through the water, shooting at each other. Now those were my first, second, and 10th videos, and it's been a while. I figured now is the time to put that series to rest and finish the last two games, and they weren't much different. Ironclad's Anglo-Russian War 1866. The game's description says it took place in the Black Sea, and I'm not much of a history buff, but I figured I'd check out the Wikipedia entry for the Anglo-Russian War. However, the dates were way different, and also it took place in the Baltic Sea. It doesn't really sound like this is the war they were talking about. However, up at the top there is a link to the Crimean War, which does take place in the Black Sea, so that sounds more likely what this game is about. But once again, the date is off by around a decade, since the war ended in 1856. For a little extra confusion, there's this brief load screen that has 1865 instead of 1866, so who knows? So let's get down to business of crushing my soul. We've got three modes here. Realistic is the crappiest, arcade is the fastest, and normal is the normal one, so we're going to play normal. And we can afford like 4 boats and not much instruction, not much information, so we're just gonna tuck these guys into 2 groups and go at it. We got 2 groups of boats with 2 boats in each boat group, and then the boat's gonna boat over to those other boats, and I'm gonna speed it up like a shit ton because holy crap, this game is super duper slow, and look at the boats go. And just for the record, this is being sped up 1400%, it's normal rate. That's why it's so fantastic, but this is normal speed. Thought you should enjoy some of that. Look at how thrilling this is. Now if you want to change direction or speed or whatever, there's that little thing in the bottom of the screen on the right hand side of the HUD, which has kind of reversed, forward. The little numbers are the percent because figuring out what the actual knots per second or whatever would be difficult since each boat has a variable speed and we can't really put that on a HUD easily. So that's on the left hand side. You can see its actual speed and all that other jazz, I guess. You probably can't actually read it because for whatever reason, downscaling this video to 720 when I recorded it made all the text not legible, which that's my fault. I'm just terrible sometimes at getting my settings right. I'm learning, but yeah, I feel like it could have been somewhat the game because I tried playing it windowed as well, and there was a lot of graphical problems going on there, like random green lines on the screen and I don't know, some crazy other jazz happening. But yeah, what are you gonna do? We got it going now, and we're really going at a fast pace here. I'm trying not to do a super long run-on sentence, but there's nothing to say. Now, the ships aren't entirely responsive. Sometimes it'll take them a while to get up to speed or turn, or sometimes they're set. Whoa! Holy crap, did you see that? That boat's on fire and it rammed me. Anyways, you can see here my boat is going backwards, which I did not intend. Perhaps it was because that boat rammed me so hard. It doesn't look like it's going backwards, but my little thing in the HUD on the right hand side is indicating that it's going backwards. Now, I'm fairly certain when I played before, I never saw another ship sink, and I played a lot of it. There was 3 games I played and never saw a ship sink, and not much happened, but finally I decided I'm gonna play this game until something happens, and there we go. A ship sank, and that gave me hope. And I was going to see this through. I didn't know how long it was going to take, but let me tell you, if you look under that compass in the upper left-hand corner, there's a timer, and it turns out that's the maximum amount of time, and it's 2 hours. And let me tell you, it almost takes that long. But luckily, I don't have many boats, so stuff falls apart and runs away. I don't know how that is something that a boat can do. A boat can run away just like a small child or a pet. Your boat can run away. I thought I had some more interesting footage, but it turned out it was kind of just nothingness, so I cut it all out because I couldn't figure out how to do voiceover for it. But this is real exciting right here. Watch this. Something you wouldn't expect is going to happen, and it has nothing to do with that cannon going off. Look! the screen is all dark suddenly, and it's the shadows are crap, and yeah, I don't know what to say. There's like 11 minutes left on the clock, and no, never mind. My last boat, Torch, has run away, so it's over. The match is over, and I've lost, I guess. We're gonna see a screen here. It's got some stats about what happened, but since it's all black, it's hard to read, even for me. When I was playing, it's even worse for you because of downscaling. But we can repair the boats and do some more. But why would we want to do that when we have another Ironclads game to play? And that is Ironclad's High Seas, and it looks like it's gonna be another Civil War game, even though if you watch my previous videos about Ironclads, there was already an American Civil War Ironclads, although you can tell from the screenshots here it's pretty crappy looking. So we're gonna load up a new game and we're gonna play arcade because it's gonna be fast-paced as opposed to that normal crap we were doing. And they do give you a little bit more money so we can buy a few more boats in arcade mode. So yay, I guess. Gonna skip right to where the enemy boats and my own start to shoot at each other. And watch this. Wow, that's a lot of stuff on my boat all of a sudden, and it's actually on fire. So this is very exciting. It looks like there might be a little bit faster action in arcade mode. However, the boat doesn't seem to react quickly or steer very quickly, so I don't know. It's not looking too hot. However, my boat is on fire, and watch its demise. Boop! My little submarine type thing just tapped it in the butt, and it's dead. And here's the exciting moment where I'm trying to make my boats go, and they're not doing anything, and it turns black. 25 minutes left in the match, and I believe I accidentally hit my mouse while I was diddling with my phone because I was not paying attention to the game. However, this is how you pan, is just move the mouse to the edge of the screen. But lucky for all of us, my boat is now dead and it's over.